Hi guys, in today's video I'm going to be showing you how you can get leads in any niche for completely free, and how to build an automation that contacts your leads for you automatically. The first step is to, of course, find the leads that you want to be contacting. So for this step is a simple Google search that I will be leaving in the description. All you have to do is just paste it in, press enter. Okay, so the camera kind of blocked the stuff I was showing here. So here you put in your niche, which is an example law firm, and then this is facebook.com, instagram.com, or maybe linkedin.com. You can use whatever you want. So yes. Okay, let's move on. After you do this step, you open a notepad, you paste in the information that you copied. After that, let's go to DeepSeek, and the reason why we're using DeepSeek is because it just announced a new model, which is really smart, and it's completely free. So yeah, after that we'll copy this prompt. I will be leaving it in the description also, and once you paste in this prompt, below you will have to paste in the information that you got from this search. So now press enter. Okay, so now it's not really good, you see. This does have some flaws. So now let's do facebook.com, which is facebook.com, which is like, I believe will be better. So yeah, now what you want to do, if you get results like this where it's just blank, you have to ask it for, could you fill out the blank spaces with, couldn't find, maybe. Yeah, okay, so the reason why we did this is to be able to copy it right from the beginning. So now let's go to create, we have to go to Google Sheets and create a new sheet, blank spreadsheet. We have to name the columns exactly as it's in here. So the first column is first name, the second column is last name, then company name, website URL, and email. After that, I already copied it, so just copy the table and paste it into here. The black background doesn't really matter, you can change it. Right, so now the first step of this video of your automation, your system is done. The second step is to create the actual automation that is going to be sending emails to your leads, and we're going to be doing that using the tool n8n. If you're not familiar with n8n, it doesn't really matter because all you have to do is just follow me. So once you're in this page, I'll leave a link down below, of course. If you don't have an account, click get started, sign up, and yeah. Once you're in this page, you're gonna click create workflow, and then all you have to do is just follow me. So don't be afraid. I'll try to explain it as noob friendly as possible. So the first block is gonna be schedule trigger blocks. So we're gonna do add first step, and then we're gonna type schedule trigger. Now we're gonna do so basically every minute, so 60. That means that this workflow will trigger every 60 minutes. And the reason we want to do that is at least 60 minutes, because if we're spamming too many emails too frequently, we're gonna our email is gonna go to spam. So the second block is to a Google Sheets block, Google Sheets block, and it's to get rows in Sheets. Now here you have to connect it to your account, so connect it to the account that you did this. First name this leads. Once you connected it, you have to, the document is leads. I already created another leads, so yeah, sheet 1. And now the most important step is to add the filter, which is going to be right. Before that, we have to create a new column, so name this contacted, and yeah, back, go here. Now you see contacted. The value, we're just gonna leave it blank for now. Well, not for now, but I'll explain why it's blank later. So the third block is the limit block, limit, and you don't have to change anything here. Well, or I guess you can do last items if you want the people from the bottom of the list to go first. So I'll just do first items, doesn't really matter for me. Now the Gmail tool, or the block, Gmail block tool, doesn't really matter. Now the send a message. Yep. Connected to the email account that you want to send emails from to your leads. Now before you put these in, you have to do one simple thing, which is execute the get rows in sheet step. Now basically what this does is it outputs everything here, so we can see it from here, from the input. Now who you're sending the email to is gonna be the email that is in here, so the column email. Just grab the email here and put it into here. Now the subject, you can do it whatever. I'm just gonna show you a trick how you can use these. So, well, not this, my bad. This one right here. The subject is my subject. And now just put in first name. Can't really do it like this. Delete it. Put it here. So now it's gonna be first name, quick question about your firm. So in this case, it could not find the first name, so it will just leave it blank. So it will be just quick question about your firm. And the second, it will be John. And the third, it will be Singh. And the fourth, it will be again blank because it could not find the name. So that is the only downside to this free method, is that it doesn't always find the names. Now the email type is text, and of course this is going to be your email. I'm just copying my stuff. Expression, text and expression, and now yeah, hi, which is going to be the first name again. So now your Gmail send block is done. The last block left is to update the rows and sheets. So Google Sheets block and to update row and sheet. Doesn't really matter if you append or update row and sheet or just update row and sheet. You have to connect it again. Well, it will be connected, but yeah. Then leads and sheet 1. Now the column to match on is, I'm not really gonna explain it. It doesn't really matter. Just pick any column that is not contacted. So pick, I guess you can pick the email block. So the email is gonna match with the email. So just, yeah. If you do last name, do last name. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing email. You can also do email, doesn't really matter. Any block except the contacted block. Now in the contacted block, we will say yes. Okay, so once you finish this, your workflow is done. Good job. Now I will explain what it actually does. So once you save it and press this so that it's active, it's published, you know, it's working 24/7. The schedule trigger is every 60 minutes. So every 60 minutes this workflow will trigger. So every hour you will this block will check all of this. It doesn't matter how many you got. Maybe you have 100 leads, maybe you have 6 leads like me. It will check this. It will pass through all of the 6 leads that have the contacted as blank. So that means that they have not been contacted yet. So after that, the limit block will limit to only 1, so that only 1 person every 60 minutes gets an email, so that it doesn't go to spam. After, it will send a message to them, an email to them, and then once it's done, it will update the row in sheets. So that means that, okay, let's just say we have contacted the first one. Let's execute the step. It will say contacted, yes. So now, since this one is no longer blank, it will, you see, okay, 6 items here, right? 6 items. Now 5 items, since this one is no longer blank. Well, this doesn't matter. It outputted these 5 items. So that you know that this automation actually works, I'll be using my own emails as an example. So let's just, I'll of course delete this too. Now the first name is Todas. It doesn't matter, doesn't matter, doesn't matter. Right, so it's blank, everything is good. Okay, so this is my leads list, which is of course me. These are just my email accounts that are made for this video. Now I'll just change the schedule trigger to seconds and 10 seconds. So every 10 seconds this workflow will trigger. Now do not do this on your actual workflow because your emails will go to spam and you're just gonna waste your time. So now I'll save it, I'll do it active, and every 10 seconds it should send me an email. So let's see. Okay, we got an email. Right, so hi Taurus, yep, which is Taurus, and then we got an email here as well. So every 10 seconds we got an email. Now to stop it from repeating and spamming the same person, added yes, so it's no longer gonna send any emails to me. We can just wait a few seconds and see if it actually stops sending me emails. So it definitely been over 10 seconds now, so it stopped. Okay, so that's about it for this video. If you found this helpful, please be sure to like and subscribe, and see you in the next video.